Hello, welcome to Summit 2, Unit 4A, Personality and Life. This is your web class. Let's start. Okay, in Unit 4, here you are the topic preview. After Unit 4, you will be able to describe your shortcomings. Here we are. Talk about ways to manage the stress and go over it. Discuss how you are able to handle injury and describe your values that are the ones that have helped you make good decisions. Okay, so here we have some pieces of vocabulary. For example, get organized, say goodbye to procrastination, make it happen, est like a champion, boost your self-esteem, bite your tongue, sedentary no more, and to insomnia. Here, these exponents of vocabulary can be very useful for you to express some ideas. Okay, let's go to Unit 4. 4A, paraphrases. What are the following paraphrases? Find the meaning. Let's explain it. Number 1, what's all that racket? Okay, what does this phrase mean? When we say what's all that racket is, we refer to what's happening, what's that problem? Number 2, she's really ticked off at him. What does this mean? Yes, it means that she is pretty angry. Number 3, she needs to get hold of herself. Okay, yes, it means that she needs to control. Number 4, well, it seems she confided in Phil. Okay, yes, that's it. It means that she trusted in him. Number 5, everyone knows what a gossip he is. What does this mean? Good job. Yes, it means that he's not a very sincere person or that he doesn't say the truth very often. And finally, number 6, I don't feel comfortable talking behind her back. What does this mean? Well, this means that it is much better to talk face to face when the person is in front of you and not when he or she is absent. Okay, very good. Those are very useful phrases that we can use for expressing some ideas. Let's go to Lesson 1, vocabulary. Here we have problematic attitudes and behaviors. Use the following words to talk about different attitude problems and behaviors. For example, to be a perfectionist. Insist that things be done perfectly, whether by oneself or someone else. Be unable to say no. Agree to requests for help too easily, even when one doesn't have the time to fulfill them. Have a negative attitude. Never consider the good aspects of a situation, only the bad ones. Wait until the last minute. Delay the things one needs to do because one finds them hard or unpleasant. Take on more than one can handle, accept more responsibility than one can realistically deal with, overreact to things, respond to strongly or emotionally when there's a problem. Okay? They are very useful exponents of vocabulary. Let's go to the next. Grammar. Okay, so here we go. The subjunctive form of a verb is used in noun clauses following verbs or adjectives of urgency, obligations, or advisability. Example, the subjunctive. The subjunctive form of a verb is used in noun clauses following verbs or adjectives of urgency, obligation, or advisability. The subjunctive form is always the same as the base form, no matter what the time frame is. Example, the doctor suggested she exercise more and not work on weekends. The incorrect one should be, the doctor suggested she exercises more and doesn't work on weekends. Can you see the difference? Another incorrect. The doctor suggested she exercised more and didn't work on weekends. Okay, this is another incorrect. It is important that you be aware of the sources of stress in your life. The incorrect one. It is important that you are aware of the sources of stress in your life. When the verb in the noun clause is in the passive voice, the subjunctive form is be plus a past participle. For example, psychologists recommend we be trained to cope with stress. The incorrect one is, psychologists recommend we are trained to cope with stress. Okay, so here we have the urgency, obligation, and advisability verbs and adjectives. The verbs: demand, insist, propose, request, recommend, suggest. The adjectives: critical, crucial, desirable, essential, important, necessary. Remember that noun clauses following verbs and adjectives that don't express urgency, obligation, or advisability don't need the subjunctive. Example, psychologists agree that too much conflict is harmful to relationships. Another one, it is true that he finds his current position very demanding. Okay, pretty good. Now let's go to the next. Grammar exercise. Infinitive and gerund phrases in place of the subjunctive. It is often possible to use an infinitive phrase after adjectives of urgency, obligation, or advisability with almost the same meaning as the subjunctive. Example, it is essential that John find the time each day to relax. Something similar, it is essential for John to find the time each day to relax. Next one. It is also often possible to use a gerund phrase after verbs of urgency, obligation, or advisability with almost the same meaning as the subjunctive. Example, Dr. Sharp recommends that you spend a few moments relaxing. It is similar to Dr. Shape recommends spending a few moments relaxing. Note that when an infinitive or gerund phrase is used without a pronoun, it usually refers to people in general. Example given. It is essential to find the time each day to relax. Another example. Dr. Sharp recommends spending a few moments relaxing. Okay, so on a separate sheet of paper, rewrite each sentence with an infinitive or a gerund phrase. Make any necessary changes. Number 1, it is crucial that you practice Feng Shui. 2, the article suggests that you carry several lucky charms. Number 3, the manager recommends that they finish the project before the holiday. 4, it is important that we get enough sleep every night. Number 6, the directions advise that you throw salt over your shoulder. 6, it is necessary that she arrive at the theater by 4 p.m. Okay, let's do this exercise. Well, thank you for watching this video. We hope that it has been useful for you. If you have some more doubts, contact your tutor or your monitor. Don't forget to work with the exercises and activities in the platform. Meet you at the conversation class.